Hello everybody and welcome back to Tears of the Kingdom, episode 21. In the previous episode we learned more about the people who were affiliated with Rauru when he tried to defend himself against Ganondorf. And we have a few more memories in general. So if we go to here, we have a King's Duty. So we almost have a really big line of moments that we have, which is really cool because it means that we're kind of really piecing everything together. And here's a Korok. Anytime there's a stone that's very, very particularly placed, you can probably just presume that it's a Korok seed. Ah, feels nice. Only one? I had to kill a poor, innocent, cute creature? Someone like at me. I feel like I only ever see these ones. Well, at least they're easy to kill with this thing. Like Shockstone. Zor Spear. That's interesting. I'm trying to just explore this area, because it seems interesting to me. Ooh. I'll actually do some of these. Because getting the Korok seeds is actually kind of important. Because the one thing we've seen multiple times over and over again is that I just don't have enough weapons. I don't have enough room for utility weapons, especially. So I think we will try to do something about that as well. So yeah, we'll just try to really. Okay. Came out of nowhere, but okay. Oh, it's just a very peculiar but normal placed rock. Don't you love it when your toes are fucking frozen? This was a interesting puzzle in the original. The only question is if it's still a puzzle. It would be funny for there to be like a game of golf you could do. But they tried to do that in Breath of the Wild and that was like one of the less good shrines. Oh. Horon Lagoon Cave. Look, it's Arse Hat. Get back down. Horriblin. I haven't gotten one of those really strong ones in a while. Because I remember I put that on a lance originally. And I was like, no one can screw with this lance. And then I broke it like pretty quickly. Give me. I need to find whoever actually likes those things. Because that will be very, very useful. Because no matter oh, that's cool. I like that. So the cave goes up and down with the amount of water, because obviously it's on the sea, so the tide is going in and out of the cave. That's very clever. Okay. So the obvious thing about this is that we need to blow that up. However, there is something called bomb flowers in this world. There you go. Just had to time it better. Hey, yo, what? That's sick. Just a completely new, thing, basically, for free there. It is cool, though, seeing, stuff lined up better. Okay, we got a ruby. Yeah, the interesting thing is that there's nothing in particular to do with this cave. But there's also a bit, it's one of those weird oxymorons where there's always stuff to do in this game, but it's always dependent on how much time you want to put into it. Steering sticks, so useful. Yeah, steering sticks are like the most important tool. Okay, it's over there. So the question... Yeah. The question then becomes, what do we want to do here? And I think memories are one thing that I definitely want to do a lot in this episode. I think doing the memories, finding Hetsu and Impa, which is part of the memories, are main things I want to do. So like those are the primary goals or objectives. Oh, well, that's easy enough. I did not even realize that that was what I was going for. I unironically thought that was like a star fragment. So I was like, oh hey, star fragment, I'll definitely go for that. See, this is my intelligence on display. Interesting. I swear, it might just because I can't be on that angle to see properly, but I thought that there was something over there that was memory based in like that area. But yeah, we're gonna go for this one here. It's so nice to have a lot more stamina. Like, I 100% understand why a lot of people go for the stamina upgrades first, because it does really allow you to just have so much leverage with traveling and such. We need to do that at some point. Central Hyrule Archipelago. Archipelago is probably one of the words that's like really fun to say. It's like, it doesn't mean too much. Like, it's not too important of a word. Because it just means cluster of islands, essentially. Cluster of like small islands. But it's such a fun word to say. Oh boy, we have 1 more second of fast speed. Oh, that feels bad. Man, those boots though, I did not expect to find like rubber boots like that easily. That's so interesting. The cool thing that they would do here is just do the typical, all of the enemies around here have electric weapons, so they shock the water like high hell. But it's only blue enemies, so it's not like it's that crazy. We'll just activate shrines as we go, because essentially, what the hell is that? It's so fucking slow. It was so slow I couldn't even survive. That's hilarious. We do need to figure out how to do a lot of the Great Fairies, because that will really help out. Okay, let's not be dumb this time, and let's just focus on what we want to do. So we'll grab that, we'll grab this shrine, we'll grab this shrine, we'll then grab that. We no longer need a heart here, because we already know that there's one there, because we already grabbed it. Okay. There's this dude again. Mr. Bossman, you have my support. I don't know. He's nice. He's sweet. It's nice that he has like this. He just reminds me of the Game Grumps episode where it's like, I really want to fuck Mr. Thatcher. And because of that, it makes me laugh, but it also makes me go ha 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 ha. Because it's like a little bit of like an unhealthy obsession with someone. So because of that little like part of it, I'm like, oh well, probably not the best thing. Jeez. Talk about an archipelago. Damn, moblins look so much more threatening down here. It's interesting that there's like a rib-like structure here, but then there's nothing to it. We'll grab these poes and then we'll be off. Always worthwhile, in my opinion, grabbing poes. Because they can be used for money, they can be used for a bunch of different things. I wonder how that poll is going on the YouTubes. I guess we're gonna have a look at that while I do this episode. Pardon me. Community tab. You have 3 votes. We have 3 votes on that video at the moment, and the 3 votes are for 1 vote for everything but map gimmicks. Which makes sense. Apparently though, everyone likes Easter eggs. So, like the Easter egg, like big massive quests. To the point where like that's the only thing they want to see. Like if it's not like the Eisendrach, you know, Easter egg, they don't want to see it. And that seems a little bit crazy to me, but yeah, it's life. It's so funny to me that keys have like no health bar. That's a Goron. Vaultfin trout. I thought it was going to be something way more interesting. Bright eye crabs are definitely something I want to get in high abundance. Hello, Goron friend. Hey, good to see ya. I was just thinking it would be nice to talk to someone. Glad you said something. I hear things are real bad in Loreneru to the rest, though. They have sticky back globs falling from the sky. Imagine that. And they're calling it sludge. Gross. You better wash anything like that off at a hot spring. Oh wait, guess there aren't any hot springs in Loreneru, huh? I wish I could share some of Eldon's with them. I love the Gorons. The Gorons are just so nice, like, all the time. Like, I feel like Gorons are the bros of, like, the Zelda universe. Like, the Rito have been shown a lot of the time to have, although, like, they're like the high elves, even though technically Hylians are kind of more like the high elves. But, like, more so, like, character-wise, the Rito are definitely high elves. Because they're very, like, over shitty about themselves. They're like, we are the best, like, they are, like, so high and mighty about their skills and abilities, and what they can do that other races can't. Which is very interesting. While the Gorons are, like, the most humble of all of them. And they're meant to be, they're probably meant to be kind of emblematic of, like, dwarven races. As they also are very, they're kind of standoffish, but at the same time, typically, once you make friends with one of them, they become a ridiculously good friend. Anyway, we have another memory to look at, so I'll allow you to watch that without my voice.
It is quite an interesting device. This is definitely not from this era. That said, I believe there may be a way to get the travel functionality working here. I'd like to tinker with it a bit. Would it be okay if I borrow it?
Yes, whatever you need. I really appreciate your help.
Then I'll hold on to it.
So you really believe my story? That I came from the future?
I never doubted you for a moment.
Minoru, do you know of a way we could help to return Zelda back to her time?
I suspect it was the power of your secret stone that allowed you to travel through time. To put it simply, secret stones amplify the power their owners possess. I am able to separate my spirit from my body. Rauru can repel or destroy evil with his power of light. And Sonia, she can control time. As for you, I can sense both light and time powers. But your secret stone seems to amplify your time power.
Time power.
Ultimately, the secret stone only amplifies your power. It doesn't suddenly grant you mastery and control. That's still up to you. That means, if you don't already know how to get yourself home... There are stories about the secret stones and a forbidden act called draconification. To swallow a secret stone is to become an immortal dragon, one blessed with eternal life.
Interesting. Another way to reach the future, though not a very quick one. So you think these stories could hint at a solution to our dilemma?
Yes. But there is still more to those tales. To become an immortal dragon is to lose oneself. That is why it is forbidden. I thought maybe this could lead to a solution, some way to transcend time. But if you have to sacrifice your heart and mind, sacrifice what makes you you. I'm sorry. I wish I could help more.
Back where we started. There's still hope. I think the answer to this problem lies in study and learning more about the nature of your power. I'm sure Sonia would be happy to help you.
Okay.
I think one of the things that's really sweet about these cutscenes is it's really showing that Zelda really wanted and always has wanted someone to help her with this burden that she carries. Because although Link also, she understands that Link, has these burdens too. Pardon me. Oh damn, we're actually getting close to getting the start of all of this. But she really, really desires to have someone be able to hear what she's saying and understand everything about it. Because she didn't really have much of a mother, and I just holding onto someone's spine. Shut up. But she's all she hasn't had much of a mother in her life, so it's really nice to see characters like Sonia as well as Minoru kind of be that motherly figure that she's always needed in her life. As I think Zelda's mum died during birth or something, so she's always been alone in that regard. Or at least when she was very young, it was something of those lines in Breath of the Wild. So it's really nice, but it's also really cool because it means that it does allow her to kind of be given these moments where she is given the ability to not only grow, but be in a situation where she herself doesn't have to worry about presenting herself in the best possible light. And I think that's the other thing that's really good about Zelda going to the past like that, is that she can really be able to train and see how her powers work in a safe environment that doesn't affect the world that we are physically in right now. But also, it allows her to kind of have her own stake in the story properly, because obviously, oh shit, things are happening here, which just allows the story to really build on a very natural level. But it is really annoying, however, with the treachery of Sonia thing, where we just learned that, Ganondorf has a minion that is able to doppelgang, essentially. As that essentially just means that, oh, we now know that that's a thing that could happen. Which also just reminds me of Krona from, light spoilers alert for, Three Houses, Fire Emblem Three Houses. So if you don't want to do that, don't listen to the next, skip a minute. But essentially, Kronia, or Krona, or whatever her name is, she pretends to be a student, and then she kills your dad, and then you go back in time, and it's actually kind of cool, because you're like, oh my god, I'm using my time powers, and then they don't work. But it's kind of the same thing, but imagine if before that happened, you knew that there was someone who was able to transform their being. It would kind of feel a little bit more shoehorned in. And that's kind of what I feel right now, because, obviously, with the entire, oh man, I really wonder what's going on with Zelda, when you're in the village. Anyway, so we are now back, and we have found this tower, and the door is not working, which means that there's obviously something stuck on one of the sides. that we then need to find. These are probably my least favorite of the quests. They really don't do anything for me. They're kind of like at the opposite of a do something for me. Fuck off. Ooh, 8. That's very strong. Moblin doing a Bokoblin doing a dance. So one thing that's interesting is, so that poll I did for the Call of Duty Zombies thing, I'm gonna bring that up. So far, map gimmicks is the only thing that doesn't have a actual thing on it yet. Which is very interesting to me, because map gimmicks, according to a lot of people, is the most important thing. Considering that map gimmicks are things such as, like, the things that are unique to a map. So, obviously, bad examples are like the bus on transit and things like that. But many good examples are like Mob of the Dead's afterlife system and such. So it's very interesting, because a lot of people, and like, you know, basically as well, that would also count things such as, how, like, you know, a lot of the steps on Zetsubo, where you do the water things, and, the plants, and the spiders, and any boss zombie is also a gimmick to the map. So it's very interesting that in this poll, which may just be for my channel, and maybe my viewers are more like me, we don't know. I don't know where that is in relation. Okay. We can just see very far. Okay. I need to... I swear I saw a cave entrance. We need to find that cave entrance, so that we can actually work some shit in. Fireproof anything is very useful. I think it'd be very cool if there was like some random researcher dude who was like, I am trying to figure out how an ancient, like, you know, whatever the frick spine thing works, and I need you to, like, and I would be willing to give away my whatever to anyone who's able to assemble a spine, and then you just assemble it. Using, you know, Ultra Hand. Maybe it's on the map. No. I saw it though, which is why I'm kind of disappointed. I saw a cave, and then I looked at it, and I was like, oh, okay. And I didn't do anything with that knowledge. There it is. I think this cave is the cave we're gonna have to go into to get the shrine. We also have a lovely, lovely hot spring here, which is very nice. Discovery. Lake Verona Cave. I swear I saw something. But apparently I did not. I would feel as much. That's right. Fireproof potions, I think, are one of the most craziest, crazy expensive thing you can make. That's really not what I want to do. So the more fireproof lizards I can nab, the better. Well, you know what something that is like an arrow is a spear. Does it have to specifically be an arrow? Come on. Have leniency. Yeah, I thought it would be related, but it just isn't. Wonder how many people are like, stop using your strong weapon on the Vox. Like, no. I am dumb. I really thought that would be it. How many of those do we have now? That's good. We need one more and then we can make a really freaking good potion. Like, I think those ones can sell for like crazy high amount. Like if we were to, whatever's the best thing we have. I don't want to use a Pharaoh scale. Throw some guts at the end of a spear just to fucking scare your enemies. Okay, well that makes a bit of sense, but that's still annoying. It's a bird anyway, like a chicken. I don't want to attack no chicken. Well, I probably do. I'm thinking of cuckoos, so I'm just like, But it's such a funny name. Oh, God. Imagine being here in real life. It'd be the worst. I think that's the one thing people don't really understand about, like, the entire if you could go to X place, would you kind of thought experiment. Almost all the time it's a no, because one, not only is the place extremely probably fucking dangerous, but two, like, you think about it, right? You're like, oh, the character can survive the thingy. But if we think about, like, real life shit for a second here, like, I would be sweating up a storm. It would be like 30 degrees at all times at least here. Look, I'm sorry I wasted it. But asking me to bring you another marbled rock roast isn't reasonable. Okay. He looks possessed by the demons himself. Okay. Yeah, I really don't understand what I'm meant to do about that. This is the one thing I do really hate about the shrines where the towers where the entire point is that you go under them and then above them, is half the time you really don't know where you're meant to go. And the Like, the one with the well, like, oh, well, the well is, like, placed right in front of it, so it's kind of like one of those things where it's like, oh, that works well, because, you know, it's like a little cool thing, and you get more information, and whatever, whatever. But in a scenario like this, it just doesn't feel like it works particularly well. Well, what weapon do we have equipped? That works. Yeah, we've seen those. Because the thing about it is you never know how far away you have to be from the place. So it kind of just feels like a wild goose chase. Like, I'm looking here, right, and I'm like, oh, well, that looks like it could be a cave thing, but it's nothing. So it's one of those things that kind of just feels damned if you do, damned if you don't. Which is really, really just the worst type of feeling for a game like that's exploration based. Like, it should be on some point around the mountain that it's on. God forbid if it's in the underworld. Mark my words, there's gonna be a fucking thing where you have to go from the underworld to the top, and everyone hates it. That just seems like a thing Nintendo would do. Like, oh, what do you mean you hated it? Like, it was so obvious if you did 50 things in a very particular order. I really want to unlock this thing, but I just don't understand where I'm meant to go in relation to it. Oh. Give me this. Warm doner. Okay. There's a random Gerudo here. It also sucks that I don't know where the frick half the stuff I want is. Ah. So they're looking forward to going to that restaurant that is currently scamming everyone because they don't actually have anything. Damn. I want to make a lot of really nice monster part fucking potions. Like, see what I mean though? I'm traveling so far that if it were to be up here, it would just feel like it was like the shittiest designed thing. Well, they didn't survive long. They did not survive long at all. Does this give me any information at all about where I need to go? There you go. Wait, no, objects. Jesus, this is like the fucking Emu War. All over again. No! Wow, what a useful find. I only say that sarcastically because they actually do say a few times in this game, always look in them because you'll never know what great treasures you may find. So whenever I get literally jack from them, I always find it funny. Well, we found someone interesting. In this world of desolate hate. Jesus, is his head too big? Hello there, traveller! Do you have the business in this cave by any chance? I'm sorry to say right now, it's a Big Brother! Why do I hate this so much? It's a family of them. Kilton and Colton, oh no. It's no use, Colton. Please, it's impossible, absurd even, to try to turn yourself into a legendary creature. A Satori, no less, absurd. You should be working on the monster collection with me instead of chasing a silly dream like this. Okay. Oh my god. I will never give up, Kilton. I've always wanted to be a Satori. I will be a Satori. I don't care what it takes. All I need... Oh my god, this is the Blue Ball Gem person. All I need is to get my fingers on Blue Ball Gems. And if the rumors are true, there's a creature in that cave called a Booble Frog, and it grows just like a Satori. God, but I didn't think it would be so high up, or wall, or walk, or run about all bubbly like that. Oh my god. I can help you. Oh. Is this a race of people? If so, I think they would be shunned and executed, which is probably why we've only ever seen 2 of these people. Because imagine this thing running at you in the middle of the night being like, I want to talk to you about a Blue Ball Gem. You would fucking run. Or if you had a gun, you would shoot. Here, take this. There you go, you got a Blue Ball Gem. Okay. Okay. Man, like, they're creepy as fuck, but at least they're nice to each other. Please stay exactly where you are. I have a few of those to give you. God damn it. Off he goes. I do hope he's able to make his dream come true. Oh, hello. I'm gonna go to Tarrytown in Akala. But dear traveler, thank you so much for helping my little brother. And though I hate to impose, I do hope during your travels you may assist him further. I'll keep my ears wide open for news about my brother's whereabouts. So visit me in Tarrytown if you need help finding him. Yes, yes, I'll be going now. It's sweet, but it's also like, shudder. I keep saying shudder. I meant to say shudder, because literally my entire body is fucking like 2 degrees. Give me a fucking gem. I wonder how, there has to be like 100 of those. This is fucking Breath of the Wild 2. I doubt for, no, I don't even have any doubt in my mind that they would be like, okay, we'll make another quest where they spend like 5 years doing this. Ooh. It is nice though that in the first game we kind of had Kilton, and now we have like Colton. So we have like 2 kind of characters who serve a similar purpose, but it's nice to see a little bit of even evolution when it comes to those side quests. It's kind of nice. And it does make me kind of want to help him, because it's such a cute and dumb dream that it's really endearing, and I think that's what you really need for characters like that. And I think like it's a D&D thing as well. Like if you ever run a character that's meant to be ugly or scary, you gotta have them, like the best thing to do for them is to have them have a dream that is just so adorable and unbefitting of how they look. It is the best way to write a character like that, because it instantly grants intrigue as well as just like a moment of, oh man, like there's a lot of funny moments you can make. Yeah. I'll buy that. Hardy lizards are very, very good. Hello, fellow traveler. Are you searching on your journey? My passion is finding geoglyphs. They're enormous pictures that have been drawn on the ground. I don't know who's done it, and how, but their mysteries abound. I heard an interesting rumor that there was not 1 but 2 geoglyphs in Eldin. The first one is supposedly on the south side of a mountain, which is to say, nearby. The other one, I'm told, is on the northwest, near the Typholo ruins. Sadly, my search for this glyph has come up empty. I do like little things like that. Razor shrooms, eh? Those are actually kind of worth it. Aw. Ooh, what's this? I do like how there's always someone on one of those things. Yes, one of those. I don't like those fucking people. They always intimidate. Wait a minute. Violin. What a great name, guys. We've done it. And Mastro instead of Maestro. Oh. Why don't they just ask me? Like, hello. Breen instead of green. Okay. There's a shrine up here. I do also want to go back into the, there's a place. I want to go back into one of those places. The cave ruin. I want to go back into the cave ruin so that I can, grab that blue ball thing. But we'll try this first and see what this is all about. It's interesting, but also very annoying, how this is going. Rise and Fall. Echo Shu Shrine. One thing I really love is there's a lot of these in a lot of different areas. It is kind of annoying. Like, this is what I mean. Like, if I had more stuff, it would work a lot better. Let's try Ultra Hand. Let's try having a working joystick. There we go. That was just a rewind shrine. Nothing very crazy. What is going to be crazy though is now that we're able to... Now we're going to be able to level up our hearts a bit more. Which will really help. Because boy howdy do we not have many hearts. And then when we get 5 more hearts, we'll then be able to put other stuff into stamina. There's so many very useful things like flame emitters and stuff. I would like to go to where Impa is. But I can't exactly remember exactly where it was. I think if I go to this lighthouse, I'll probably be able to find it. I wonder if the pole has changed at all. Not massively. We've been getting a lot of increased views, but most of that is because of the Advance Wars video. Now, where was it? I felt as if it was over here somewhere. Wait, I think I know where it is. Yeah, it's there. I remember it now. I remember it being in some like weird place. It's so crazy to see that at this point, this literal point, 1 hour ago, essentially, from this recording. So essentially, when this recording started, episode 6 dropped. This is episode like 21, 22. Boy, am I ahead. But it's really good, though, at the same time. Because it'll mean that I'll be able to, there it is, right there. It'll mean a lot of good things. Yeah, and there's, another one there. Then there's actually another one right, like, over there as well. Funnily enough. Oh, it's just the water. I was like, what's, like, doing that? I think, though, getting that tower and then getting maybe that one over there could be an interesting thing for the next episode. This episode... I don't even know... The thing about these episodes is they go on and, like, you just really forget about just how much you do in, like, half of these episodes. Yes, I don't even have this shrine located on my map. Which is very bad, because I really should. So I'll put both of these shrines on, and then we will do not much else after. However, there is a chest that I would like to see what it is. I show dog. What's the point of that as a weapon? I guess that really is just like, well, you're probably early on in the game. Maybe we can interest you in a bad weapon. The thing is, though, at the same time, it's like, eh. But, like, you know, it's one of those things where... Anytime a fucking tree comes out of the ground, I get whiplash. I'm just like, wait, that's a thing that happens in this game? And then I'm like, oh, yeah. One thing I actually do want to do is equip this and attach it with, like, some sort of really cool hairdressing. Maybe like this. That is nowhere near as cool as I want it to be. But this is, like, really strong. That is, like, insanely strong. Maybe there was enough stuff in this episode for it to be satisfying. He really did not survive long. In my head, that was way cooler than what it was gonna actually be, huh? Hinox's tooth, Hinox's horn, Eternal, fortified pumpkin. Okay. I like how for a second there was the idea of that being a cool fight. And then I just Beybladed all over him. No more fun. Okay. I think we might leave it for the next episode, and we'll explore this cave, and then we'll go back. Oh, there's a like in here. Oh, it's a like cave, is it? I don't like the like cave. I love there's a meme that's like, yo dog, I heard you like likes but don't like this like it's like one of those ones. I absolutely love that image. Yeah, nothing. Likes are cool in the aspect that they give you shit. I hate that you dry, like when you get wet, like you're just like physically unable to do shit. I do realize that I'm meant to use Ascend, but I have a baby brain, so don't yell at me. Like if this was a game of knowing what you're meant to do, I would have failed like ages ago. Oh. Man, he did not survive long. Died rather quickly. I do like these caves though. These caves kinda can feel like actual areas a bit. A blue ball gem. I always forget that you can just do this. Well, I'll see you all next time. I hope you have a lovely day. And I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.